Okay, let's dive in. Cryptocurrency. You hear about Bitcoin, maybe Dogecoin, things like that, and it can feel a bit like you're missing out, right?
Definitely. There's so much jargon, blockchain, digital wallets.
Yeah.
It's easy to feel kind of overwhelmed.
Yeah, totally. But the core ideas,
Yeah,
maybe not as complex as they sound.
exactly. Once you get past the buzzwords, it's actually pretty interesting stuff.
So that's what we're doing today. A quick, friendly guide. We looked at a bunch of material to pull out the main things you need to know.
Trying to make it understandable, maybe even a little intriguing.
Right. So first things first. What is cryptocurrency, basically?
Well, simply put, it's digital money. It only exists online, unlike, the bills or coins in your wallet.
Okay, purely digital.
And a really key point, it's decentralized.
Meaning?
Meaning it's not controlled by one single entity like a bank or a government.
Yeah.
Traditional money has that central control.
Ah, okay. So no big boss overseeing everything.
Pretty much. It runs across a whole network of users.
You hear crypto a lot, right? That's the short form. And it's secured with some advanced coding, cryptography.
That's it. Cryptography. It locks everything down. But you don't need to be a coding whiz to understand the basics.
Good to know. So thinking about how our sources contrasted it, regular money has a bank, physical form sometimes. Crypto is purely digital entries in a kind of shared online database.
That's a good way to put it. That shared database idea leads right into the blockchain.
Ah, yes, blockchain, the technology behind it all.
Exactly. Think of it like a shared digital notebook, or maybe a super long chain of receipts. Everyone on the network gets a copy.
Everyone gets a copy.
Yep. It's what we call a distributed ledger. The records are spread out across tons of computers.
Which makes it hard to cheat the system, I guess.
Very hard. Transactions get grouped into these things called blocks.
Blocks.
And these blocks are linked together in order, using that cryptography again, forming a chain.
It's a locked-on chain. Got it.
And each link is like a unique digital fingerprint. If someone tries to mess with an old block, the fingerprint changes, and everyone knows.
So it's basically locked in once it's added.
That's the idea. It's called immutability. Makes it incredibly secure.
And who adds these blocks?
People often called miners or validators. They check the transactions, make sure everything is legit, bundle them into a new block, and add it to the chain.
And they get rewarded for that.
Often, yes. They might receive some cryptocurrency for their work. Keeps the system running.
Okay, that makes sense. So how does a transaction actually work? If I want to send some crypto to you, for example. No bank involved, you said.
Right. It's peer-to-peer. Directly between users, you'd use a cryptocurrency wallet.
Which is like an app or some software.
Yeah, usually an app or a program. But here's a key thing. The wallet doesn't actually hold your crypto.
It doesn't. Then what does it hold?
It holds your digital keys. These keys are what let you access your crypto on the blockchain.
Ah, okay. Like the key to a locker, not the stuff inside the locker.
Exactly. And there are two main types. Your public key, that's like your account number. You share it to receive crypto.
Okay, public is for receiving.
And there's the private key.
Right.
This one is top secret, like your bank PN. You use it to authorize sending crypto out.
And you absolutely have to keep that private key safe.
Vital. Lose it, and you could lose access to your funds. Seriously.
Okay, noted. So I use my wallet, put in your public address, the amount, then what?
You hit send, basically. The transaction gets broadcast to the whole network.
And then the miners or validators jump in?
Yep. They verify it. They check, does this person actually have the funds? And crucially, are they trying to spend the same money twice? That's called double spending.
Right, preventing fraud.
Exactly. Once it's verified, your transaction gets bundled up with others into a new block.
And added to the chain.
And added to the blockchain, creating that permanent public record we talked about.
Wow, okay, so recapping, it's digital cash, no central bank, runs on this shared secure ledger called the blockchain, and transactions use wallets and keys.